Hey everybody, hope you guys are healthy and safe. So this is the iQoo 12 Legend Edition. I've been using it for the past week and a half. Even though iQoo is a sub-brand of Vivo, this phone is basically a flagship phone. You have a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip inside, only the second phone in the world right now to use that chip behind the Xiaomi 14 Pro. You have a 144Hz OLED panel with a maximum nits of 3000 nits, and then you have a main camera system that is really good. In fact, the cameras have impressed me so much, it is making me even more excited for the Vivo X100 Pro. And I know iQoo's not gonna like me saying this because when you do a sub-brand, you don't want to be compared to your bigger brother. You want to be seen as independent. But we all know iQoo is a sub-brand of Vivo, and even though this phone is basically top-tier flagship territory, we know the Vivo X100 Pro is a little bit higher than that. So the fact that this camera system is impressing me so much already is crazy because we know there's a more powerful Vivo camera system that is coming very soon. To use a Dragon Ball analogy, this is like when Vegeta and Nappa tried to invade Earth, and then Piccolo, Gohan, Krillin, they were trying to defend Earth by fighting those two. So they fought Nappa first, and they were already so blown away by how powerful Nappa was. Little did they know, Vegeta is even way more powerful standing in the back. So this camera system here is basically Nappa, I am Piccolo, and the Vivo X100 Pro is Vegeta. I'm already so impressed by this, but there's a more powerful camera system lurking. So anyway, I don't want to take too much attention away from the iQOO 12 Pro, so let's get back to this phone. If you're one of those people who don't like curved screen phones, you're gonna like this in-hand feel. The 6.8-inch panel, which gets up to 3000 nits of brightness, it's completely flat. The aluminum railings are a little bit thicker than usual, but the corners are a little bit chamfered, so they feel comfortable in the hand. The phone only weighs 209 grams, so it's not too heavy. It is a very comfortable in-hand feel. This camera module looks a little bit odd in pictures, but in real life, I really like how it looks, as well as the understated branding, because sometimes brandings on Chinese phones can be a little bit too blatantly right in the middle, too big. I feel like right here on the side, it looks good. This is a phone that feels really good in the hand, very comfortable to hold. Android 14 is the software here, but unfortunately, this is the global unit running FunTouch OS. I've gone on record saying Vivo's Origin OS is much better than FunTouch OS. Don't get me wrong, FunTouch OS is not bad per se. It still behaves like an Android phone. It's not going to get in the way. But I feel like the aesthetics of FunTouch OS is just a little bit outdated. Origin OS is much livelier, much prettier, and has a lot more dynamic interactive widgets on the home screen that makes it very fun. Although there is still an interactive music player widget here that I like a lot. It allows me to control Spotify directly on the home screen without needing to jump into the app.
Chris Ryan, this is a complicated movie that might keep the theme of that season turning.
There's a 5000 mAh battery in here, which can be fast charged at 120 watt speed, and the charger is included with the package. But I have not been charging the phone using the charger because I've been using this, the SharkGeek 170. This is a portable battery pack that is safe for airline. So it has a 24,000 mAh battery, and it pumps out a combined 170 watt of power. If you're just using one of the USB-C ports, the maximum power output is 140 watts, which is still more than powerful enough to charge this phone at full speed and also charge my 16-inch M3 Max MacBook Pro. And of course, with two USB-C ports and a USB-A port, I've been able to charge my MacBook Pro, my iQOO 12 Pro, and then also a third smaller device. I love this transparent design and the screen, which shows you detailed charging information. You can see how much power it is drawing from the battery pack. The SharkGeek 170 is launching on Kickstarter right now, where it is already fully backed. Do check out the link in the description below. 5000 mAh battery has been giving me really good battery life. If you use this phone normally, like on a normal workday, it is going to finish an entire 12-13 hour day with 25% battery left. Even for a very heavy user like me, and I'm outside filming content non-stop, this phone can still squeak through a 12-hour day for me. And then of course, if I need to charge it, it charges up very fast. So iQOO got its start as a gaming sub-brand, so obviously this phone is really great at gaming. In addition to the large, high refresh rate screen, you also have an active cooling chamber in there that keeps the phone really cool. I ran a 20-minute extreme stress test on 3D Mark, and you can see the scores are pretty good with really good stability rate. The main camera, 50 megapixel, 1/1.3 inch image sensor, f1.7 aperture. It basically can capture great looking images day or night. This is nothing new because Vivo's cameras have been excellent for the past 3 or 4 years now. So just look at these samples here. I'll let them do the talking. Even in low light situations, these shots look really good. So we're watching iQoo 12 footage with iPhone 15 Pro Max footage. I also think the 64 megapixel periscope zoom lens is really good. You can snap 10x photo that still look pretty clean. 3x shots look great. And even in video at 3x, you still get really good stabilization. The ultra-wide camera is also impressive because it is a 50 megapixel shooter, which is rare for a sub-brand phone. Usually for a phone that's in a sub-brand, we get 8 megapixels, but not here. So this is a very capable camera system. There's a 16 megapixel front-facing camera that does a pretty good job. I am just never going to be a selfie person, so I think the selfie camera is satisfactory. But my favorite camera feature of the iQoo 12, and it's actually not new, is the vintage film filter. It basically makes photos that you take look like it was captured by an old analog film camera. I know it's a little bit gimmicky and a lot of people will think this is very hipster, like pretentious, but hey, I am one of those people, man. I like Wong Kar-wai movies. I like going to coffee shops. So these type of images are exactly my cup of tea. And I've been snapping all over. I find that even when I'm shooting something very mundane, the filter adds so much mood and character to the shots that I think the image look really good. This is a camera system that I really like playing with. And like I said, the fact that this is not even Vivo's best camera system this month because there's a better phone out there that I will get my hands on very soon. And I'm very, very excited for that. So ultimately, the iQoo 12 is a very impressive phone. It is basically flagship territory, but the price will be a little bit lower than the premium flagships. Now, I don't know the price yet. Future me here chiming in. I'm editing this video right now at like 1:30 a.m. But I have found out the price of the iQoo 12. So the retail price is going to be around $670 US. This is converted from the official price in Asia because the phone's not selling in the US. But $670 for a phone with Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 and a triple lens camera system that can go toe-to-toe with the iPhone 15 Pro Max or the S23 Ultra or like the Xiaomi 14 Pro. That is freaking amazing and makes the iQoo 12 one of the best value phones of the year. Like when I was making the video that you were watching, I thought the phone was going to be like $800 something. When I heard it was $670, I was like, are you for real? But yeah, this is the iQoo 12 Legend Edition. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. It will help me a lot. Thanks for watching.